Thank you for watching. If you like my content, I would love for you to support my Patreon page. Starting as low as $3 per month, you can contribute to my media. Contributions allow me to upgrade equipment and more time to dedicate to bring you up-to-date videos and merchandise. Click the link below in the description to get started today. And again, thank you so much for supporting me all these years.
That dude so pimpin' what's crackin'. General on deck, so salute me, Captain. Never mind the hottest on the radio. Suckin' case of Dambas on the beat. I'm a bad mother. I rock the mics when I step on stage. Still that nigga leave the crowd in the daze. Men look at me, I can tell they amazed. The ones that can't outdo me are the ones that hate. I move the crowd like someone sprayed mace. Put me on blast, I'm heading straight to your face like what? I thought so. You don't know I spit that hard geometry, that's why I'm beast mode.
Okay, yeah, I really had reservations on reporting this one, but I think this is something that I need to really dive into. Okay, so I am sitting here chilling, I'm watching The Breakfast Club like I do every morning. Sometimes Charlamagne gets some good stuff, but you know, most of the time it's just a bunch of nonsense. But today was actually a pretty good piece. The Massachusetts school apologizes after serving fried chicken for Black History Month. Now, immediately I got super hot, but I started laughing too, because it's just like, okay, come on, man, that's just going too far. But when I dug deeper into it, basically what they were doing was they were, just making different foods for different parts of, Black History Month. And basically, the fried chicken kind of served as something that, women would make back in the days and make money, Black women back in the days. And that made sense because, let's be real, fried chicken is inexpensive. It's something that's easy to make. You probably have all the ingredients to make some good fried chicken in your cabinet right now. And so of course, students were complaining about it, and it became an issue, and they had to issue an apology. Why are we so quick to be upset about things that we love? Like, for instance, I never got the whole stigma. I mean, I understand the stigma of fried chicken and watermelon. And like Charlamagne said, why do we allow them to dictate what we deem as offensive? Like, I remember one time a friend of mine was upset because one of his white co-workers made a watermelon joke. Now, mind you, he told us this while we were at an event where they had watermelon sliced and the kids were enjoying cold watermelon. And he had a piece too. I said, so you're upset about watermelon, but yet you're eating watermelon. And he's like, well, I like to eat it, but basically they can't eat it either. And he was like, no, that's not it either. It's offensive. And I said, I get it, it's offensive, but it's fucking watermelon. It's fucking fried chicken. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like we're the only race that takes this type of shit serious. Honestly, I mean, it should be known. We made fried chicken. We came up with that concept, you know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, the best fried chicken I've ever had comes from neither white nor black person. It comes from a Korean lady. There's a Korean place here called Crispy Chicken, and it's on Hydraulic in Wichita, Kansas. If you ever come here, there's this Asian family that makes fried chicken, and I tell you, it's the best fried chicken ever. If they start making spicy fried chicken, Popeyes is in for a run for their money because it is that good. It's super delicious. So, with that said, this is a whole dumb argument. We are so gung-ho on everything offending us and bringing us down, but other races are cool with it. Like, for instance, men wearing dresses in movies. Okay, if it's funny, if it's a joke, it doesn't bother me at all. Tyler Perry did the Madea things. Eddie Murphy did Nutty Professor and Norbit. Martin Lawrence did Big Mama's Place. The Wayans brothers did White Girls or White Chicks. Those were funny. You know, I thought the shit was hilarious. You know what I'm saying? And these are men who aren't gay. Well, I mean, Eddie Murphy's kind of questionable. But these are men who are not gay or not, they just do these little parts and that's it. But I really don't see the whole stigma of us being so gung-ho about this shit. Like, we're the only, Smokey Robinson said the best, we are the only race that refuses to let ourselves make fun of ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, I walk into Asian restaurants, and I remember I walked into this one, and they got all this Buddha stuff all around and everything, and all the, you know, the shrines and stuff. So I asked the one dude, I said, man, do y'all really do stuff every day? Y'all pray for that? He said, fuck no, I don't. He said, that's the fault of white people. When white people come in, they think that's authentic. He said, man, I'm a Catholic. And I just fell out laughing. Bro, Mexican Catholic. I worked at a Mexican restaurant where the Mexican, you know, owner, he was basically like, you know, up with the people over in the front, he was super nice to them. And now when everybody in the back, he was hard on us, you know what I'm saying? So I remember there was this whole coup that was being planned. And we were like, nah, you know, he treats them, you know, them girls up front way better than he treats us. So we had a whole meeting one night. He came, you know, all the people in the front left, and he sat down with us, you know, and like he had some of the cooks cooked like a big meal for us. So we had this meal, and we sit there and ate, and he was just telling us, like, look, you know, all this stuff is flair. Up front, they sell. None of these people have really no responsibility for the traditions I hold near and dear. That's you guys. You guys are cooking my mama and my grandma's recipes. Y'all, I take it serious because you guys are the heart and soul of this restaurant. They just get people in here and sit them down and keep them happy. You guys are the ones that are doing all the work. You know, that's why I'm so hard on y'all. That's why I'm so tough on y'all. I'm sorry if it feels like I don't care. I care about y'all. That's why he doesn't, you know, at the same time, he didn't like hiring new cooks because, you know, he always said, when he hired me, he said it takes at least 6 months to a year for me to get a cook acclimated to what I want them to do. And he was dead serious about that. Ingredients and everything, because it was a scratch kitchen. We made everything from scratch. Even the tortillas, we did everything from scratch. But he was dead ass serious about that. And, you know, but he was like, you know, when it comes to my culture, you know, we understand that people mock our culture, but if they're willing to pay, they keep my family in nice homes or whatever, then fuck it. Take them Europeans' money. Fuck it. And had us laughing, and we understood. So you got to understand. You know, I never understood why we can't capitalize off of our talents. If basketball, if we shoot a hoop, or do a sport, shoot a hoops, or throw a ball, whatever, or sing or rap or whatever, shit, cool. Get that money. You know how much motherfuckers were paying to go to Janet Jackson concerts and Michael Jackson and Prince? You know what I'm saying? They wanted to see that boy play. Let's see that girl play. Shit. As long as they paying money, I understand why Beyonce and them charge so much for their tickets, man. These motherfuckers want to pay, let them pay. You know what I'm saying? Get your money. You know what I'm saying? What did Flavor Flav say? They can call me a crispity, crunchy coon all they want, but they got to pay me. It be like that. But you notice that the only people that really complain are the broke niggas. Like, Dr. Umar Johnson will sit there and talk about us like a motherfucker. But yet this nigga has been raising money for a school since I fucking found out about this dude and literally bought an old recreation center and it's just sitting there. But yet we're supposed to listen to people like him. We're not supposed to be on our own. The point of this message is really simple. Fuck the small shit. We got a lot of other shit going on. I'm not about to be enraged by no fried chicken. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that a black woman at the school thought of the shit is just really, really gives me to the point where I don't give a fuck. Because if Auntie said it was cool, then it's cool. If Auntie said let's do it, then let's do it. Hell, if Auntie cooked the food, why are y'all bitching? It ain't like, you know, they probably got trash food every other time. So shit. You know what I'm saying? Once Auntie said it was my idea, everybody else should have stood down. Period. That's how I feel about it. But like I said, nobody's gonna listen to me because I've been called crispy, crunchy tunes like by my own people, so I'm not even worried about that. But I will say this, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that you should let somebody disrespect you for money at all, you know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, it's not about disrespect. Like, the Flavor Flav thing, Flavor Flav tends to go too far with it, and I do have morals, but I will say this, I don't trip off of little shit like movie roles and whatever. Martin Lawrence was super famous before he did Big Mama's Place. Tyler Perry came to fame off of Medea, which is an iteration of his aunts and grandma. Eddie Murphy was legendary before he did Nutty Professor. So these cats didn't need to do that. Wayne's Brothers, come on, man. They didn't need to do this. They did it because they wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you're an actor or somebody who doesn't believe in that, that's your right not to believe in that. You know what I'm saying? But don't knock people that's doing it. I can see if it was pushing a whole gay agenda, but I don't see it pushing nothing. Not once have I seen Medea saying, oh, man, men should like men or nothing like that. Medea's up doing plays and stuff, trying to build marriages and build relationships between heterosexual men and women. So I don't see where the issue comes from that at all. You know what I'm saying? Nutty Professor, Eddie Murphy not only played a woman, two women, he played fat men. So it was like a whole thing. So the only gay person he played was on the first one when he did the Richard Simmons skit. That's it. Other than that, everything else was just fun. Have some fun. Laugh a little bit. Goddamn. Y'all take so much shit serious, man. For real. I mean, I get it, but there's so much other stuff going on in the world. We got motherfuckers getting shot up by police for no reason. You got our black women coming up missing. You got the LGBTQ community, the black side going through all types of discrimination. Come on, we got other things to worry about than some goddamn fried chicken. Chill out.